It's that time of year again. Anybody who plays between December the 22nd and the 30th of GTA Online will receive... Wow. Let's actually click on this and make it kind of full screen. It's not going to. The vibrant stitch mask, the red sweater, the green sweater. The more importantly, there is a livery for the Ocelot and a bunch of other livery stuff. Candy cane livery for blah blah blah, Insurgent. And the care package, which is Firework Launcher, 20 Firework Rockets, a full supply of snacks and armor. Okay, that is actually not so good. 25 sticky, but it's basically going to fill your throwables, is the best way of putting this. Because if we come into the game, okay, it will fill up this. Filling up your light, super lights, standard, super heavy, and heavy. And yes, I said that the wrong way the second time round as well as the first time, because why not? As well as the snacks, it will fill up these, so you don't have to buy them. The body armor is very useful, but at the same time you will not be able to go and buy them. So you kind of want to use up all your super lights, light, standard, and heavy, leaving your super heavy, because obviously the super heavy is the one you want to keep or use the most during heists and such, which you cannot buy because it will be filled. Yes, it was. Visit Southern San Andreas Super Autos between December the 22nd and December the 30th to pick up the compact and nimble Grotti Brioso 300 for free. Is this? I'm going to keep it in that yellow just for the sake of it. It's part of the heist, and I am guessing, like last time, if we go outside, this is when the message will pop with all of that free stuff. The get up, the Insurgent graphics, because that's pretty much all it is. The forever loading screen. It wouldn't be GTA Online if you didn't have the forever loading screen. The problem I have here is I just bought all of the ammo and such. The music locker is there. Oh, great. This is actually massively great, because I love this map. And there it is. Happy Holidays from Rockstar. You have been awarded all of that. Full snacks, full armor, full throwables, everything. This is going to bug me quite a bit. But you got something decent. There was the Insurgent and the helicopter and all the military vehicles a few years ago. Be sure to snap a shot and blah blah blah. GTA Online this week. Wow. Okay. Nope. What you get for free, vehicle wise. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to drive. It's snow. It is time to bust out. Hi. Move. Or just continue going slowly until I'm past you and then panic. Oh, it's even throwing snow up the side of the vehicle. Is that new? I don't know if that's new or not. I cannot remember if it's done that before or not. That looked pretty cool. It's time to bust out that. But that's going to be a whole other thing. Okay, so that just spawned in behind us. So this year, for 2020, the free vehicle in Grand Theft Auto Online is that. It's a Fiat 500. Or in this game, it's a Grotti 300. Change a bit of bodywork, a bit of brakes. Not doing any of this, you will notice. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Is there a way to rally option this thing to make it faster? Engine block. Okay. Colour me intrigued. I don't think this is actually going to do a thing to this car, but now I actually like it. It still has the old style wheels on it. It still handles like rubbish, but it's actually slightly faster. Now then, can I wheelie it? That would be awesome. That's what it was! It was the wheelie car last year, I think. Or that could have been the year before. It could have been the wheelie car first, and then the other one after. This actually turned out to be not so bad. If it wasn't snowing, it would handle so much better. But it went from being slow and rubbish to being much better and handleable. Because you see, I kicked the back end out. Okay, now it makes a bit more sense. I was thinking this thing was going to be a pile of rubbish, which technically at first it was. Yep, lost complete control of that midway around the corner. Highest value of damage. Okay, there you go, I did some damage. Okay. Oh, didn't want to do that. Now just waiting for it to come back. I really didn't want to do that. Cars that I don't particularly like, I will take and put in the bottom of the ocean. And kind of end the video there because the things are horrible. But this thing can fly apparently. Okay, what? It may also look like a pretty horrible car, but it gets air going up the hills. So I've driven worse in this game. Oh, I should say it barely gets air in this game. Also, yeah, you completely continue doing those donuts. But if we actually go to inventory now and go to body armor, this is what I mean by this is a slight issue. Because having this much body armor means you can't just equip heavy. You can equip it. You can't buy heavy because you can only buy 10. So if you have 10 super light, you can't buy 10 heavy. If you have 10 of any other armor, you can't buy 10 of any other. It is nice of them to do this, but if you are in the process of trying to do a heist, this can actually make the heist harder to do, not easier. That car, the Clinique I think it was called. Different garage, same place. Click. This thing was a monster. This was also a free holiday car. And it compared to that one, it is much better. But you kind of couldn't get this afterwards. I wasn't supposed to be able to get this afterwards. And the reason I call it the wheelie car is, well, if you get it to max revs, it wheelies. You can actually hold the wheelie, but I'm just going to put this thing away now because somebody's going around blowing people up and I don't fancy calling this thing back in. It is the original one. Will not be using it for anything else. Wouldn't be a holiday-based GTA thing unless it was snowing though. So I'm horribly glad it was snowing during this. Otherwise it just wouldn't have been the same. But there they are in the same place. It's not like it has a bow on it or anything else, but it can live here with this. Obviously the helicopter is in the hangar and the Insurgent is in the arcade where all the other armor-based vehicles are. Aren't you the four-wheel drive version? You're not. Shall I take you out? No, because you're not modified like the other one is. But now these two are sitting next to each other, so I think we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I wish I could blow these up in here.